Hey everyone, how you doing? We're here to talk about owning a vacant home in the winter. As you can see, we've had a bit of a snowstorm here over the last few days. Temperatures are freezing and they're only going to get colder. I know Monday, Tuesday we're going to have wind chill in the negatives. So we want to share with you some tips if you have a vacant home on how to take care of it. And the first thing, it may seem obvious, but is the water. So either having the water turned off, or maybe you have a tenant that just moved out and the water's still on. You want to make sure that you leave it running on a small drip at least, so that water is not freezing in the pipes.
Sure. No, those are great. So if you have a vacant house and you don't go to it very often, I would say my recommendation on keeping it heated is to keep it at a degrees, maybe closer to 60 degrees. We don't recommend that you keep it at 40 degrees or just above freezing, because if your furnace dies, then your house will come to a freezing temperature pretty quickly. So my recommendation is to obviously visit the house from time to time, number one. Number two, maybe even have a professional, an HVAC guy go out and look at it and make sure that everything's operating the way it should, the filters are changed, and the temperature is at a good temperature where you're not going to risk, if the furnace does break, it freezing.
Yeah, no, absolutely, that's a good point. A lot of people may not want to spend the money to heat your house during the winter if it's vacant, myself included, but it's a good reminder to keep it up at a higher temp, so that way if something does go wrong, you have plenty of time to get out there and get it fixed. And another thing that pops in my mind is securing your property. A lot of times vacant houses, sometimes they're in bad areas, but even if they're in decent areas, we've had properties get broken into and pipes ripped out and flooding. And so making sure everything's secured, any broken windows are boarded up, you have someone watching the property, and like you said, visiting it when you can. So thanks for hanging out with us today, talking a little bit about owning vacant homes in the winter. And if you have a vacant home that you're just tired of and you want to sell, just give us a call, 574-574-MAT. And yeah, everybody have a blessed day.